This video was made possible by the EA Creator Network. Hello everyone! Welcome on in! I'm Velvet. Thanks for joining me today in The Sims 4 for the 100 Baby Challenge, where we are trying to have 100 babies. In theory, simple. In practice, not simple at all. You've got to raise 100 babies. Come on. That ain't easy. Anyway, here we are in Ravenwood with our baby mama. So this is zucchini salad. And she is pregnant again. She's got another lot of babies on the way. She's eaten for two, that lady. And we do have some kids in the house. So, yep, we are second trimester in 6 hours. So we're pretty close to our second trimester here. And we currently have turquoise salad. And she's a little toddler. We are working on our skills with our toddler because as soon as we get level 3 across the board with our skills with our toddlers, we can age them up to children. The quicker we can age them up to children, the quicker we can turn them into teens, the quicker we can get them out the house and we can get more babies in our belly. So we have turquoise and then we have tanzanite. So tanzanite is actually doing okay, got like level 1 skills everywhere, the kids are having fun. Then we have our little infants, which are zircon and agate. So only 4 kids in the house at the moment, so we've got plenty of room for some more. I'm hoping, fingers crossed for triplets this time around, but we'll see how we get on. We haven't had triplets for a while, actually, now that I think about it. We might be due. So I'm going to be working on these lovely, lovely triplets, not triplets, toddlers that we have. Try and get our potty training done. And try and get these skills up so we can get them aged up and ready for school. That's my aim for this episode, is to try and get these kids aged up. And we'll see how that kind of goes. It usually, because of the way that we have the house set up, so we have the house set up as a micro home. We have all the skill buffs from that, which means the skills for everybody go up really, really rapidly. And it does mean that we do get a lot of progress with the kids pretty quickly. Oh, we got a phone call. What is that? No? Okay. I guess I imagined that. Not quite imagined it, but, you know. It happened, just I wasn't able to pick it up. So, as soon as we get to level 2 on the potty skills, it means that they will be able to go to the potty independently. So, I'm probably just going to get them to go potty again a second time there until they get to level 2. Yeah. They're going to, yeah, they always do this. Like, they just get right to the end, and right before level 2, they stop. And it's just, it drives me bananas that, because it's like, well, you know, it's one of those things where we want them to be able to do what we need them to do in one go, but no. No, we won't do that. Okay, let's see if we can get the other one ready with the potty. Okay, potty help. Come on, come over here. Lazuli Salad's calling to chat, want to answer. Nah, I'm doing some potty training, sorry. Okay, why don't you come here? Go there. Yes? Right, that's done. So, we'll get... No, come back here, Mama. Come back here, Mama. Mama. So, Turquoise. Turquoise needs to go to bed, so I'm going to get Turquoise to go and sleep in the play tent. Great for the toddlers. They can have some sleep. So, Tanzanite, how are we getting on? Slowly but surely, getting the way across there. And we're going to get some potty help from Mama. And we'll see about getting your potty skill up as well. Mama, what are you up to? Come on. Come on, Mama. Yeah, we got the communication skill. That's great. Are we gonna go? No. Sometimes this can be difficult. So this is what I say when, you know, raising babies in this game ain't easy. Because half of the time, they don't do what you want them to. And you just get driven slowly insane. It's entirely possible I started that way, but I can blame it on this. This challenge. Maybe, possibly. There's definitely times in this challenge where I really want to tear my hair out, and a majority of that time is when the Sims just don't do what I want them to do. I get driven a little bit crazy by that. Not gonna lie. So we've acquired the potty skills. Zircon is hungry. I reckon that they are going to do exactly the same thing and stop right before they get to level 2. Yep, exactly the same thing. I knew it. And he really needs to go to bed, but I really want him just to get to that level 2, and then we've got the freedom to train the toddlers however we like. Because that's the potty thing is the only thing that kind of holds us back from getting our toddlers just kind of like freedom. Then they can do whatever they want, whenever they want, and it's easy peasy, but it's just that first level. No, come on, go back here. Oh, hang on. We've got lots of potties out here. Do potty help out here. I don't know where he's gone. Okay, he's out that way. Oh, he's going to pass out. Poor kid. It's like, I'm so tired. I'm so tired, Velvet. I just want to go to sleep, man. Can you let me go to sleep? It's like, no. You were going to do the potty or else. I'm a cruel watcher. I really am. I don't know where Mama's gone. Okay, are we doing potty over there now? What's going on? Where are we doing this potty thing? Yeah, I'll deal with you infants in a minute. I'm doing the potty thing. We just need to get to level 2. That's all we need. That's all that matters. Okay, there we go. See, like, 2-second thing. And it takes like 5 minutes to get to that 2-second point. So why don't you go sleep, and then you're going to be hungry, but you can deal with that. Mama's actually okay, not that hungry. But we have Zircon, who's sleeping, and Agate, who is very hungry. But I think Mama's about to take care of that, possibly. Sometimes she just likes to pick up the babies and not do anything with them. Or sometimes she likes to pick up the babies, then put the babies down, and then she likes to pick them up again, and then put them down again, and then pick them up again, and then put them down again. It's the whole thing. Okay, so we have our toddler fridge out here. So I might get Tanzanite now. He's like out of the deep red just to grab a serving, and then he can go back to sleep. I know, you're really hungry, mate. So I just want you to sit down and have a little bite to eat, and then you can go back to sleep. Okay? Oh, he's a messy eater. Fantastic. Good on him. Oh, don't go all the way in there to put the food down. Look, I put a whole table there for them to do this. And then they still don't use it. Classic Sims, right? They go and they will do the hardest possible thing at any given moment. So I think Agate is trying to go night-night. Okay, so that's basically all we need to do to take care of the children right now. Isn't that fantastic? Oh, we've got some jewellery here that Mama can sell. The other thing I want to do is go through and supercell, and I want to also evolve all. There we go. And supercell. Okay, she got that side. All right. I wasn't sure. So let's go a bladder, because we are pregnant, and it does mean that we get through a lot of visits to the bathroom. Oh, we've had a blowout, which means Zircon's awake. Just when we're going to go and make some jewellery. You never get much time for hobbies when it comes to the 100 baby challenge. I've tried, and it's really a struggle. Let's go clean up this baby. It's actually quite relaxing at the moment in terms of the babies versus care versus struggles kind of street thing that we sometimes end up on. Like, we end up with like so many kids, and like they're screaming at us, and there's all sorts of things going on. But at the moment, it's pretty peaceful. So Zircon needs a bath. So maybe we could go give Zircon a nice little bath. Splishity splash in our little bath. That would be nice, wouldn't it? A little bit of splishy splashing. No, you were supposed to put the baby in the bath, not the mama in the bath. You don't even need a bath. Did I do that wrong? It's entirely possible. Give a bubble bath to Zircon. I probably did that wrong. I feel like that's something that I probably did wrong. So we're going to go with that was my fault. Alright, take number 2. Turquoise is a young fairy still learning to manage emotions. Oh, Turquoise is a little fairy. Yay. Okay, Turquoise, you can go and grab a serving. That's alright if she's very hungry. We've got some food there. It's all good. Yum, yum, yum. In your tum, tum, tum. We're having another blowout from our gate. Excellent. This child is very dirty. So how's she getting on with her skills? So communication, imagination, movement, potty, and thinking. So we can go off and go potty, and then we can maybe babble at our bear for a little bit. Then we might see about doing some stuff. Yep, got to go halfway around to deliver. What if I copied this? What if I just did this and just like copied this over here, and we put a couple of chairs around it? I don't know. But maybe they'll stop putting plates there and start putting plates here, which is what I want them to do, so they're not running around so much. I could only hope. Maybe. Oh, and then we've got Tanzanite's also awake. Tanzanite, where are you off to? No, you come back out here. Don't need to babble at Mum. Why don't you go potty? And then you guys can actually talk with each other and we can get our maybe our communication skill up. That would be quite handy. And plus they'll get their attention up because our attention needs are quite low for both of them, I believe. Yep. Because, you know, Mama has not been paying much attention to them. But that doesn't mean that they can't get attention from each other. Sing a song, hug lovingly, blow a kiss, babble. I mean, all of those things are good things. It'll help with their communication. It'll help with their attention. I love it when we can do 2 birds with 1 stone with taking care of children. Oh, are you crying? Okay, shh, stop crying. Shh. Don't talk to your sister. Ah, yeah. La la la. Da 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 da. Are they going in for a hug? Going in for a hug? Oh, the sweetest hug. That's so cute. Mwah. Babble about sibling. Blow a kiss. Sing a song. Isn't that lovely? Oh, loving hugs. Look at that. We've got our attention up. And how are we getting on? Communication skills. Is there anything else we can do that's hug? Okay, that's communication skill. What else we got? Small talk. No. Compliments. No. Affection. So hug is about the only thing I think that works on communication, weirdly enough. Silly behavior. Make some funny faces. Why not? Friendly hug. There we are. Okay, well, they should both be a lot happier now. They're just very dirty, but they're pretty happy. So I'm going to get him to go babble at the toy, and then maybe he can go play with that toy. The other thing is, where are the VelvettB tablets? Here we are. So we'll put a VelvettB tablet in his, and she needs a VelvettB tablet as well. So why don't they start working on SimShape? So SimShape is the one that I do find is the secondary one that is quite difficult to get out of all of them, if I'm not doing it right, you know. Okay, Tanzanite has reached level 2 communication. I love that for him. Making some good progress there. Look, level 2's across the board except for thinking, so that's not too bad. We do speed through these pretty quickly as we can. We have got like a couple of fairy homes as well. Brad Lawson died. Oh, okay. Anton Murphy died. Excellent. That's R.I.P. I can't remember who they are, but I'm sure they had something to do with Mama at some point. You know how Mama is. So, Turquoise, how you getting on, my friend? You're off to play... I don't know what she's off to do, but anyway. Tanzanite probably needs to go to bed shortly and have something to eat, so I might get him to do that. Grab a serving and go to sleep. So we'll skip SimShape and we'll just have something to eat and go have a sleep before he gets really grumpy. As you do, you know. Get a bit hungry. He is such a messy eater. Such a messy eater. So she's in there. Excellent. I think she's already level 2 thinking, which is pretty good. She's progressing really nicely. And she's got some energy left, which is fabulous because that means that she's got some time to do a little bit more stuff and get herself up to level 3. The quicker the better. It's just, it's so funny how it kind of works out, like, you know, depending on how much time the kids can do on their training as such. It does mean that, like, even if they're twins, it doesn't necessarily mean that they'll age up at the same time, just because we don't run off birthdays here. We run off training once they hit toddlers. And then when they hit school, it's off, you know, school grades. So it doesn't age, you know, this is not the regular aging up kind of system, you know, as it would be with, you know, a normal sort of game of Sims where you would wait until their birthday and then age them up. But no, not once they hit toddler. It's a little different from there, you know, from there on out. Hey, I got a special gift for you because you're such a good neighbor and I appreciate your kindness and friendship. What do I want to see what it is? I kind of do want to see what it is. What's my present? I've yet to have a good present when it comes to this. Oh, it's Silver Salad. Hey, Silver. This is one of my kids. He's a fairy. I've had a few fairy kids. I've been enjoying the fairy stuff, but we've had the new pack Adventure Awaits come out since then, and now I'm into that. You know, now that I'm pretty much done with what I wanted to do here, do you mind if I hang out for a bit? How has your day been? Zucchini got a special neighborly gift from Silver, starter fruits. Fantastic. What a great gift. Thanks, son. Oh, boy. Right, how are we getting on? We're getting a little bit tired. Our thinking skill is almost maxed out, which means I might switch that quickly to communication, which is almost done as well. Imagination won't take long to go, and then we just need to run around the house, go to the potty, and we'll be ready to age up. It's been quick, right? Like, it doesn't take very long. Micro homes are the money makers, man, in terms of, like, skills. So, yeah, I like them. I approve. Okay, done that. And now we need to draw a llama. Easy as that, man. And these kids, like, Mama's just doing a good job of just taking care of the kids. Like, there hasn't been too much screaming, so I make the assumption, and whether or not this is a good thing to do or not, but I make the assumption that she is taking care of the kids properly when I'm not paying attention. When I'm concentrating on other things and there's no screaming, I just make that big assumption that all is fine, all is well. And ignorance really is bliss in this instance. Oh, boy. Okay, there we go. We're almost got to imagination level 3. Oh, Jade Salad has died. Now, Jade, I'm pretty sure, is one of my oldest, if not my oldest child from this particular generation. So that is sad. So Jade used to come over quite often to visit. And I imagine, yeah, this is our sister. I'm calling to let you know that Jade Salad has passed away. I'm so sorry for your loss. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was our eldest daughter, right? Okay, so this is our generation here. This is all our kids. We've had 37 so far, I believe. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, 37. So we've had 2 deaths so far. So we had Flint, who got a little angry and died right after he aged up. That was a bit of a shock. And then this is our eldest child, Jade, died by old age. We've got some more that are elder. So Amethyst, I imagine, is her twin, and probably not far from going. She's the one that has the grandchild, which is Christy. And then we have Jet, Alabaster, and Citrine, who are all elders at the moment. And I think that's about it for the elders. The thing with this, because we have Mama, and her pregnancy makes her pause her aging, so she will quite often outlive her kids just because of that reason. So we'll get that. Okay, we have done imagination, so we're going to come out here and go for the potty. And then we're going to run over here and go on the slide. And we should be done and dusted with this toddler life for Turquoise. And she'll be ready to be an elder. So that means I'm going to get a cake ready. Because we are ready to rock and roll with aging her up. Or almost ready anyway. Let's see. Have we got a cake? Cake. Yes, we've got a hamburger cake. Fantastic. It's got some candles in it. Even better. Ready to go. I love to be prepared. With a cake ready to go. What's up, Zucchini? One of my friends heard about how great you are and has been asking to meet you. Can I give them your number? Yes, please. We always want some baby daddies. A baby, a daddies. Turquoise. Right, she's on the potty. Yep. You go. And we're almost at level 3. And boom! We've mastered the potty. Fantastic. Oh, she's very tired. Oh, we might be cutting it close. Okay, yep. Let's see how we go. Where is she going? Okay, she's going to pass out. Oh, man. These kids got no stamina these days. We better give her some food and then she can go to sleep. She's not going to quite make it, unfortunately. But she's almost there. Now, Tanzanite. He's almost finished having a sleep and then he needs to go to the bladder. So I'm going to get him to go potty. Grab something to eat. And then what has he got to work on? Communication. So maybe he can do, a little babbling with his friend the bear. And imagination skill almost done. So we can just go play inside. Oh no, what's happened to my tent? Uh-oh, Mama, you're going to have to go fix this tent. Sorry. So potty, movement. So he's only got to really do his thinking skill and a bit of imagination. So we'll do imagination first and then thinking skill. And he's just about there as well. We might be able to do a double birthday by the time she's had a sleep. And is... Where is she going? Oh, she's eating her ceviche. Yay, good job, Mama. You repaired the tent real good. I was so surprised one of those tents collapsed one time. I didn't realize that they could do that. And I was just like, what's happened to this? I've since learned, but, you know. Sometimes if you haven't experienced it, you just don't know. Is that right or is that right? Last milestone unlocked. Now, I do want to check when our infants' birthdays are as well. So, hopefully not too far away. No, look, still, they're still going all the way around here to drop off plates, which they could drop off there. Seriously drives me bananas that they do that. Anyway, it's getting her movement skill up, which is what we needed to work on anyway for her. So, that's fine, just irritating. Righto, Tanzanite, where are you off to, my friend? Oh, you're about to do exactly the same thing. Yep, drop off a plate. It's fine, we need to still work on the movement skills, so whatever, just vaguely annoying. Yay! Communication skill is done. And I might get him just to do a little bit of make-believe, and that should get his... So communication's done, imagination is almost done, movement's done, potty is almost done, thinking is what we're working on now, so yay. Good progress. Now, I did want to have a wee look and see when we've got our birthdays. So let's go birthdays. Right, so our infants still aren't going to have birthdays until Thursday at this point. So we're a ways off of birthdays. So no aging up. Now, Mama should be well into her second trimester at this stage. Yes, so actually she's in her third trimester already. We're going to be giving birth at any time now. So we're going to have some new babies in the house. Well, isn't that just exciting? Good job, Mama. She's been keeping these babies pretty happy, I think. So they're looking good. And he's a little fairy. Excellent. So, you know what? I've barely been interfering with her care of the children, of the infants. I've just been looking after the toddlers. And turns out they're a lot happier without me interfering. Although they have got stinky bottoms. So I feel like maybe we should change those diapers. See, that's the thing. It's like... They all seem very happy, but then, you know, all of a sudden, like, none of their diapers have been changed. They're dirty and, you know, things start to go haywire pretty quickly if you don't keep an eye on these Sims. Because just because for now they look okay doesn't mean that they'll stay this way. And I generally don't usually bother with doing any sort of toddler, infant kind of stuff. Very rarely anyway. Every now and then we'll have some time for some, you know, tummy time and, you know, that sort of thing, but... It's not always the way, right? Not always the way. Okay, Tanzanite, how are we getting on, my friend? Oh, look at this. We're almost at level 2 thinking. He's progressing so well. Just going to get rid of some of these stinky plates from around the place. The ones that toddlers leave everywhere. Thanks, toddlers. Because we've just gotten through the weekend and we don't have our maid on the weekend. So the house does really get dirty. Zucchini and Beckett have a strong romantic relationship. Who is Beckett? And why did that suddenly pop up? Is Beckett around here somewhere? Mystery. A mystery thing. That's okay. Nothing wrong with a mystery. Oh, that's what happened. So what happened is that Turquoise is a young fairy. So what's happened is she's destroyed her thing, her tent. So that's why that happened. So that's fascinating. All right. So grab a serving. And then we're going to get you to climb on the slide. And then she should be just pretty quickly done with movement level 3. And we can age her up. That's exciting. Yep, there we go, Mama. Fitness Fest. We should do a getaway at some point. And do something. Go to like... what if we like did like a summer camp away. Or like a summer trip away. And we can go like to the world of adventure awaits. That would be fun. Should definitely do that at some point. We'll see how it goes. It's always hard because we're just about to have babies, so I'm not going to go right now. Yeah, I know. Well, you can go to the bathroom, Mama. Come on. So it's just a matter of getting the right timing. And if you've been watching this series for a while, then you'll know that whenever we've done vacations or holidays, it's gone poorly. And there's probably not, you know, I'm not ever going to say there's a time, that's great when you have so many children. But I feel like when we've got newborns on the way at any moment, basically, that's not the good time because we don't want to go away and have like babies when we're away. Hey, Mika. How you doing? Come on in. So I think maybe after our next batch of babies and they've gotten themselves up to infant, I feel like that might be a decent time. Just depends on how many we have and whether or not we need to get pregnant again. So yeah, it does depend a little bit. But look at that, movement level 3. Time to have some cake. What happened to my cake? I had my cake all ready to go. Did someone put my cake away? My cake's gone. Somebody stole my birthday cakes. How rude. There's a birthday cake thief around. I have a feeling it might have gone off in the interim and it's been like dumped in the bin. Because whoops. It did kind of end up staying out for a little bit longer than I intended because she had to go sleep. And then, I lost a day, so that's about right. Oh, Tanzanite's thinking level 3. Excellent. So what does he have left to do? So he needs to go potty and make believe. And I think he should be good. Okay. Excellent. So by the time we've done that, we've baked the cake and both twins are going to be, ready to go. She needs to go potty anyway. Okay, Mama, bake that cake, baby. Make it happen. Don't get distracted by anything. Alright, yep, put it in the fridge to cool. Excellent job, excellent job. We haven't done anything to it. We haven't done anything weird. So that's perfect, just the way we like it. So let's go and add our birthday candles. Yes, imagination level 3 for Tanzanite. Excellent. So he can now go and do the potty, and then we should be ready to go for aging him up as well. Yes! Just as we hoped. We're going to have 2 birthdays today. Candles help from Zucchini. Lazuli's calling to chat again. Lazuli, you're needy. Here we go! Yeah, we did it!
Oh, God, Riz.
Aww. Now, the thing with this is that she is a fairy. And that means that we do get double points for her when she moves out. So she is going to be practice makes perfect. I feel like that would make her have the whiz kid thing. Let's have a wee look at her. Oh, actually, Mama, get back here. Add birthday candles. She looks like a cutie pie. Oh, yeah, she's pretty. Okay, Tanzanite. Well, you can go have a shower now, because as soon as they get to child age, they can actually take a nice shower and clean off. Because, they don't really get much in the way of cleaning when they're young. Every now and then I'll have time to give children baths, but not that often. Whole lot of gifts in the mail. Excellent. And potty skill. Boom. Done. So let's just check our skills. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Yes, we're ready for a birthday. Let's go ask for help from Mama. Oh, I feel very accomplished this episode. It hasn't been too stressful. Been going along quite nicely. It's been good. I feel like Mama's probably about ready to drop another baby, though. Add some birthday candles straight back. Let's age up. Come on then, Tanzanite. Let's see what you look like as you grow up. Boom! Tanzanite is going to be child of the ocean. It's amazing the amount of time we get that. And let's be a cool kid on the block. I think him and his sister do look a lot alike. They feel like they are definitely... They look a lot on the identical side. Some of the twins don't, but those two do look quite a lot alike. Right. So that means birthday cake in through here and in the fridge. So we've got our kids ready for school. So they... I don't know if they'll go to school tomorrow or not. But I'm going to get them ready with their homework. We'll get the toys out of their inventory and the tablets out of their inventories because I don't need those anymore. Put that out in the toddler area. No more toddlers for the moment, so I'll put that back in there. And what I'll do after that, so I might go and read Encyclopedia of Vampirica. We'll get those up to level 4 and we'll do a couple of the projects, because the projects do get us a nice burst at school as well in terms of, getting us our grade up, which is what we're always looking for. We're looking to get our grades up all the time. But the kids are actually in a fairly good state, considering. Like, sometimes the kids aren't so much, but in this case, they are. So they can get some work done. And then we'll keep an eye on Mama, because Mama... Hey, Dylan! Oh, he's asking us to support the eco-friendly appliances, but we don't vote. We're too busy to vote. Dylan, do you know how busy I am as a mama? I'm so busy. I don't have time at all. Let's have a look. What have we got? What have we got? So we're in our 3rd trimester. We're going to give birth very soon. Let's just see. We'll keep an eye on her. See when she goes into labour, hey? Oh, we've gone into labour. Zucchini is bursting with anticipation to meet her new bundle of joy. Yay, hey! So the kids are doing some reading at the moment. So they're on their vampire books, or they should be. Mama's about to burst out with a child. So all is going according to plan. Like this is evil. It's not at all. But we're currently sitting on, I believe, 84 babies. So depending on how many we have, that's going to get us that much closer to the 90 babies mark. As I said, we're going to get double points for Turquoise. So when Turquoise moves out, we'll get an additional point for her because she's a fairy, assuming that she lives that long. I'm making that assumption. But, you know, sometimes things go awry. So we are closing in, like, pretty fast on the end of this challenge. I mean, it's been a pretty epic one. And I feel like I'm going to miss this challenge when I stop playing it. But also, I feel like I'm going to enjoy having a break from the babies for a while. Oh, boy. But it does make for a lot of fun and a lot of stressful times. But it's just such an interesting challenge because it feels like you don't vampire tome. You know, it feels like you don't really go out all that much, but you're kind of stuck at home. It's really hard to actually go out because of the fact that, you know, you do have these children and it is difficult. What's going on here? Well, it's saying you're screaming, but you're also asleep. Okay, now you're back to sleep. Okay. You go to sleep and Tanzanite's asleep. Excellent. Mama's a good nick. She's been taking care of herself. Did I get myself... Oh, yeah, you know what? Didn't I get the Never Weary thing? I'm absolutely sure I got the Never Weary thing, I think, for her. So that makes it a lot easier to not... I don't need to look there. What am I doing? I look over here. Yes, she's Never Weary. So that's making things a lot easier, I think. I should have probably got that before, but anyhow, I didn't. So, you know, live and learn. I've actually learned a lot from the 100 Baby Challenge in terms of, like, little tips and tricks for taking care of children rapidly. Like, I mean, you could equate the fact that I barely take care of the children because I have so many in the house to not really taking care of children. But, you know, it's more like the shortcuts to raising a kid in this game. I've kind of learned a lot about that. And hey, we're having a baby! Let's see how many we have. Oh, and I need some names, don't I? Yow! Okay, so we're going to go with Dustin Salad. And we've got another boy. So we're going to go with Clay Salad. Twins again. We are on a bit of a run when it comes to twins at the moment. So that takes us up to 86 babies. One of them's green! Yes! We were hoping we'd have a green baby. Because our baby daddy was a plant sim. And we weren't sure whether or not, or I wasn't sure whether or not I'd actually be able to have a green baby. But we've had a green baby. Yes! That's amazing. That is amazing. I love that. I'm just wondering whether or not, like, our next baby daddy, if we have, like, maybe we could have, like, one with a vampire or a mermaid. Just, like, have some, like, different occults that we haven't done, like, different kinds of baby daddies. Wouldn't that be fun? Let's feed them. And, oops, not change outfits. I always do that. Baby care, feed, bottle feed. So, do we know any mermaids? I mean, our list of people we know is rather large. Like, we have a lot of acquaintances. and relationships. But do I know a mermaid? Do I know a vampire? I mean, we've got some fairies that we know, so maybe we could just get pregnant via a fairy. Because you're not guaranteed to have, a baby with any... Yeah, we've got amazing compatibility with them. You're not guaranteed to have a occult baby, even if you're having, like, a baby with an occult sim. So it really does depend on if it's a faint trace or, like, a slightly stronger trace of the occult gene in the kid. So yeah, because I think with turquoise and tanzanite, they're twins, but it looks like turquoise is the one that's going to be a fairy, and it looks like tanzanite's not going to be a fairy at this stage. But sometimes I can't tell until they're teens either, because I'm useless at knowing that sort of thing, putting it quite bluntly. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm useless. Nah, that's not entirely true. I seem to know what I'm doing sometimes. So I think we're going to have a new fella over. So his name is... Where is he? Is he coming over? What time is it? Oh, 12 a.m. He's going to be asleep, so it doesn't matter. I wonder, actually, baby daddy's due. Could I do it that... Get rid of the cleaning thing, and then maybe... No, that's not what I want to do. I want to add activity, club details, add admission rule. Here we go. Occult. So alien, mermaid, vampire, spellcast. Oh no, we've done the spellcasters before. Okay, what if we try vampire, alien, and mermaid? So let's see who can we add from that. So it needs to be male. Alric Grove. Paradox Ellen, no, that's a child. She's not occult, so that's really going to be hard to narrow it down. And half of these are my children. I'm related to half of these people, so this isn't ideal. This is not a good way to do it. Walter Archuleta. Jackson Winston? I mean, he's green. He could be interesting. Trevor Chapman, I've already had a baby with. That did not help me at all. Ah, well. I'm just going to go, you know what, we're going to take a trip out. I can't take a trip out until the newborns are aged up. When did the newborns age up? Today. What I was thinking of getting is, from the rewards traits, I was thinking of getting the one where they can tell the different things when they introduce themselves. I thought that might be quite handy. Oh no, God, there's so many more reward things. Wow. Observant trait, let's get that. There we go. We've got the observant trait. Now when we meet people, we're going to be able to pick out a lot more about them, which may or may not be handy at this point. I don't know. But you never know. I thought I'd just have a flick through and see whether or not there's anything that would be particularly useful in anything. Oh, Christopher Volkov. Have we had a baby with him yet? Darn it, we have. Okay. Change dirty diaper. So I'm thinking next time around, let's just roam around a neighborhood. I'm thinking maybe we'll go to like a vampire neighborhood, and we'll see if we can meet a vampire and see if we can have a vampire baby. Potentially we could have an alien baby, but we can't have a full alien baby with a female, so I'd have to change like settings and stuff in MCCC, which is a mod, to do that. So I don't know if I want to do that, but maybe we could try have a mermaid baby and a vampire baby. Mix up from the fairies a little bit, but I also kind of want to get pregnant, actually. Maybe we can see whether or not we can get pregnant, and then we can work on some relationships with other occults. Actually, let's do that. Changing my mind, but I feel like I want to get pregnant as ASAP, so, it's always good to be pregnant ASAP. In the 100 baby challenge, not just like, in general. Oh no! Let's hire a repair service for that one, I reckon. So it's almost 7 a.m. Okay. So now I'm going to call Silas. So Silas, I believe, is a fairy. So let's invite him over. School starts in an hour for Tanzanite and Turquoise. So we'll be able to see in next episode how they got on, perhaps. Maybe this episode. I don't know. So this is Silas Breezewood, and he's made by my buddy Havoc. So thank you very much, The Hardened Havoc, for him and your amazing creation. We met him the other day. Maybe a couple of episodes ago, so yeah, you might remember him from that. He's a fantastic fella. I love his mo. It's just amazing. Yeah, maybe we could do our romantic aura. Aura of flirtiness. There we go. We'll get him in the mood. I mean, he's already in the mood, actually, now that I look at it. But we're just going to make him extra in the mood. With a little bit of flirty romantic aura of romanticness. Poof! There we go. Everybody's flirty now. Woof! Flirty times! Tell a funny story. Let's get our flirt on. Right, we've been flirting our little hearts out, and we finally got our pink line. Yay! And our romantic satisfaction has begun. So this is fantastic. Oh, yay, we can do our first kiss already. This is exciting. Mwah! Yeah, they're steamy for sure. Would you like my rose, Silas? Oh, you will. Okay. Oh, yibs. I like his pants, actually. They're cool pants. Mwah! Oh my gosh, that went from 0 to everything. So let's see. Can we try for a baby with Silas in the shower? Let's see how we get on. Will we have a baby? Will we get pregnant? Let's find out. Woohoo! Okay, well, she was straight off to care for the babies because they're throwing a tanty. So we'll find out in a second after this tantrum that's going on. Oh my gosh, let's all go. Feed the baby, feed the baby. Hey Silas, there's something in the air. I think you'd be a perfect contestant at Love Highland. Not now, I'm not allowed to go do that because that's 3 days away from the kids. And as much as I'd like to go on a getaway with possibly you, the answer is unfortunately no. I don't think I'm allowed to. I feel like that's not going to be a thing unless I take my kids with me. But I feel like that would kind of defeat the purpose of a love getaway somehow. Imagine that, like you go on a love getaway and you take like 5 children with you. No, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 children with you. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let's see if we are pregnant. Let's find out. And that's going to be the end of our episode. Are we pregnant? Are we not? I don't know because she just sat down and didn't do it properly. Fantastic. Thank you for that, Zucchini. Good job. Yet again. Stellar job at doing what I told you to do. Not. This is why I get frustrated with her. Oh, she did it again. Come on, woman. Just... I don't know if she's pregnant or not. Okay, I know how to actually find out. There's no pregnant... Like, okay, I think she's pregnant because there is no... There we are. It was just delayed. Eating for 2. Yay! We're pregnant. Silas is the dad. Well done. Well, to the beautiful music of all the children screaming, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. And that way I can let you know when the next episode is out. Have a good day. Bye-bye.